Howdy gang, how's it going? Don't know if you can hear, but next door are talking quite loudly in their garden, which they're entitled to do, but there's just never any peace and quiet here. If it's not the school out back, someone will be drilling on the main road, or the baby will be crying next door, and the walls are thin, and but there's never an opportune moment to do it, so I'm just going to get straight into just playing some Duels. Hopefully we can, the sound of me talking will drown it out. I think they might have gone inside. Okay, we're fine. Good timing. Anyway, nope. Botswana. Yeah, things have been going okay. We've been playing alright. Some dumb stuff as usual, but yeah, not horrendous. But yeah, we certainly could be higher ranked, but we also could be lower, and we have been lower, so that's fine. Thought it was that road, but well. Jordan, super fast south, I think, with mountains. We're in a valley. Mountains to the west. So I was thinking like down this stuff, potentially. Like with mountains off to the distance to that way. And sort of mountains close in on the right. That's a divided highway, that is. So no, it's definitely not that road. King's Highway. How close are them? Because they're still quite far away there. Could be. I think I'm gonna leave it somewhere on this road. I think it's further south. Yeah, I'll go there-ish. Might have gone a bit too far south. Might have thrown away some quite easy early points there. Maybe more like this one. That was just that road. GG to them. Getting the road. Nice one. And we're in... Is it Jordan again? With the black car. I think so. I'm probably just gonna... It doesn't feel mountain enough to be Amman, but I mean, with the hills, there are mountains about. It's not Amman, but we'll go Madaba, shall we? Yeah, go on then. Nice, fair dues. Akaba. Good guessing them there as well. Don't know how you get that, but fair dues. US, yeah, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio should be around there. Quite hilly, so maybe I'd go more south of them. Southern Indiana, maybe. Yeah, I quite like going somewhere down here-ish. Methinks, milady. Accidentally bought apple and strawberry squash instead of apple and blackcurrant, and I'm absolutely mortified. I'm an apple blackcurrant boy, and I have been for life. Anything other is just wrong. Colo, surely, right? Surely, Colo. I mean, yeah. Somewhere. I did do some Mexico practice this morning. Was absolutely dreadful at it. Colombia is one that I do need to do, but we're up somewhere up in the mountains. You know, not a bad guess, to be fair. And we've got probably a Baltic country, probably Lithuania. I'd say, yeah, more like hilly Lith. I'll hedge a bit closer to Latvia because I'm not entirely sure. Is it Russia? I don't think so. Could be, though. Not sure. No, it wasn't. Nice. Sound. It's hilly Latvia. I always tend to just, when I see hills, I just go to Lithuania. But good job we went a bit further north on that. So that's fine. And we have a Greece, is it? No, Gliven. Okay, we're Turkey. Vibes were right. Whoa, let me guess, please. It's south, definitely. South, west or south? Here. Somewhere like along this bit. I'll go there-ish. Okay, nice. Not enough though. The other dry southern valley. Not valley, but you know what I mean. Ireland, right, okay. 3 times damage. Could try and pop up a region guess. I was thinking south. Like Cork and Kerry, potentially. The Cork and Kerry Mountains, as the Thin Lizzy song goes. I will do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Could lose some points there, but we might be able to win with a region guess. The west southern-ish vibe was alright, but yeah, we still would not have been able to win, but take some points off. Okay. Great. 2025. I'm not sure what that means, to be fair. Oh, come on. Prodajam. Czechia, Slovakia, potentially then. Slovenia, is it? Actually, fuck. Oh. It was Slovenia. Croatia, yeah. I misread the language, but we got a bit lucky there. Oof. Doesn't matter in the end. We make our own luck, but I really should have switched to Slovenia, because with the that was more Slavic language, I think, with the yem. It was Croatia, but Slovenia would have been better. But yeah, we got away with it. 12 ranking, back above 1350. That's sort of like the level that I like to be operating at, 1350 and above. So, and you know what, stuff in there was all right. I thought it was Europe, but without the sign, that is understandable. But solid game. Laptop's going a bit slow, but that's fine. 2 win streak. We will keep up and at 'em. I have been meaning to do the Peep Show map, but with the laptop being sort of slow like this, I'll see how it is after this round of duels. But certainly when like scanning, you know, doing sort of moving stuff, I sort of need it to be running a bit better. But we'll see. It's a good map, and I do want to do it. Okay, higher rated opponents, so we don't really, not as much ELO to lose. I won like 9 ELO the other day, which was, I was grateful for it, but I was more grateful not to lose like 24, 25 or something. Oh my god, come on. Oh my god. I'm just going to have to throw it down in Czechia because I can't see anything. Oh my god. Right, come on, let me just see. That was mental. What are the fucking odds, man? What are the odds? Okay, we're Russia. Jesus Christ, man, that was insane. That might be top 10 guesses of all time in the whole of GeoGuessr. I couldn't see, and whenever I can't see, I throw it down in Czechia because it's the middle of Europe. And it was Germany. We only lose 800 points for it. Right, let's have a thing because we're Far East. Are we like are we this road or are we just Irkutsk stuff? I think we're just this. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know the coverage. Okay, it was Yakutsk. Fuck, man, that would have been. Yep. I get him confused. Should have stuck with the get. Bangla, right? Yeah. That would have been. Yeah, I should have stuck with it. To be fair, it definitely was not Yakutsk. I just panicked. Need to be bolder. Definitely need to be more confident in myself. Are we Bangladesh? Hold up. Yeah, oops. Philly. Got away with that as well. I was thinking about other stuff. I wasn't concentrating there. 2024. That is Nepal as well. Oh my god, the laptop's been so shit. We're powering on through. Down? I thought it was always just going to be on there. Okay, I mean, all things considered, we absolutely could have lost by now. You know, 100% we probably could and should be losing this game, or have lost it. So, see if we can come up with an old multi merchant. I think we throw this down in Czechia again. The next door neighbors are annoying. Just yeah. There's always like shouting going on, or like a baby's crying, or something. Slovenia, the multi-merchant begins. Not a good guess for me either, but that's fine. We'll get through it. And we have a long antenna-ish. Sorry, itching my bum. Italy? Oh, France, I think, actually. I'd say maybe a bit more south. Yeah, alright. The right sort of longitude. And we have what I assume would be Yucatan. What I would assume, and I hope that's correct, is Yucatan. Right, should probably try and find, it's a mainish highway, yeah. Going north-south. Is it this stuff over here? Not that. Was that road? Damn, dude. Fuck. It's the first one I zoomed in on. I moved off it. I moved off the 5K. This is... Is it Santa Cruz del Sierra? If I'm right. I don't have a white car, but... Or... Is it... Peru? We don't have a white car, but lots of palms. Wait. Oh, it's hold up. Am I trolling to fuck there? It was Peru. Ecuador. Oops, wrong thing. It definitely was not Santa Cruz de la Sierra. Peru would have won it for me. I was just trying to rule out Philly because it said for sale on the sign. Terrible. God damn, we should have won that. Yeah. My brain gets confused when there's multiple bits of information, and I saw the English and I was like, wait. And then I was like, I knew it was South America. Didn't have a white car, and it was like Amazonian looking. So I should have gone Peru. Should have gone Ecuador, but I'm fine with Peru would have been nice because we still would have won. We're battling on through. We have Oman. Deserty, flat, side road, mountains to the north and west. Okay, Oman's a big country, but it should be in around here, I think. Southwest as well. I think we're just like something in like this. Like, I don't think we're all the way down here because we've got a ridge over to the that way, and it's just flat along here, I think. Yeah, nice, good stuff. Good guess. Ish. Definitely was not Santa Cruz del Sierra. We did not have the car. And now we are in... Is this Philly? Or is it Indo? Not playing overly well today, so stuff like this, I'm like... not going to be the best at. On another day, I'd be like, I'd know what this is. But as you've seen, not too great. Hovered over Indo. Hovered over Indo and then switched. I just... It wasn't Indonesian polls, so I was like, oh, Philly. I can't believe... yeah. We go again. Let's try and win this game. Got one there. Is that coast there to the north? That way. Okay, and we got coast there. Islands. Okay. Coast to the north, unless it's like up there. Or it's further down. That's not a... that one. That island. I'm going to go somewhere on the north coast, up around here-ish. Was down. Okay. It didn't look like that pole, that pole plate. Yeah. We should have lost this one, but we also should have won it. Look. We're in Indo, and we're on a nooses. Okay, this... Come the fuck on, man. Right, with coast to the north. Is that tiled roof? Sort of. Okay. We're flat with something over there. Boom, nice. We got the right island. Sick. So we kind of got away with it, but a nice guess at the end. Yeah, did not play well there at all. Not one bit did I play well. We should have lost, and we should have won much earlier. But I put a guess down when there was no screen, and it was in the neighboring country. Like, that's luck, you know. that just shows, like, that whole game just sums up this game, you know, GeoGuessr. So on another day, I lose that, and then we're, you know, below 1500, 1350, and then we can have a spiral. But today, for some reason, we won that game. So yeah, we'll carry on. 3 wins in a row. Do we deserve them? You've got to get the guesses down. And they were good enough to win. So yeah. Maybe. Mental. Absolutely mental. Definitely probably should have just restarted the laptop before I did this, because that's why it's being slow and janky, but couldn't be asked, and we're powering on through. I don't want to restart because it has been, yeah, like signing me out of games. I've played this person quite a bit. They're 1500 rated. They're good. We are. Is that green? No, it's not green. Because I was like, if it was green, it's Vermont, but it doesn't fit for Vermont. Don't have a front plate there. Do have a front plate there. Like, we have front plates though. So, when are we? 2024. Like, it's surely over this way, but with the front plate. Okay, same. Good switch at the last minute there. Good switch at the last minute there. It felt like this stuff, but yeah, with the front plate, it's going to be Ontario. So yeah, glad I didn't ruin that there. This is just the South. This is Alabama, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas. I do love my mom and pa. I actually don't fucking hate that. That's all loads of hate going around for Edward Sharp and the Magnetic Zeros. I used to love them. I used to think they were sick. You know. I do love my mom and pa. That one can be a little annoying, and I understand. I do get the hate, but I certainly enjoyed them. I don't think they're as horrendous as some people were making out. You know, you have like bands like Imagine Dragons that exist. Like, come on. What's the other one? No, they did Pompeii and Radioactive, didn't they? I thought those were two separate bands that did those songs. What else am I thinking of? What's the other shit one? Imagine Dragons and I can't remember. What there was fucking who did my flatmate used One sec. I'm trying to remember the name of this really, really terrible guy. No, I should just concentrate on playing Chief Aggressor, to be honest. Yeah, it was Dane. It's gone. He'd like do like an awful like half speaking, half singing thing. Right. I want to go Acri. Surely I go Acri on this. Surely, right? Just gonna go somewhere. I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, it was sort of Amazonian. Fair enough. The guy's got like a terrible Tiny Desk concert. It's nearly there. Bear with me. I will Google after this, and I'll just Google worst Tiny Desk concerts. I don't know where we are here. 2020, maybe just France. Honestly. Belgium, fair enough. Was that the meta that I got told? 2020 no car, click Belgium. I think it was. Fuck, okay. I'll remember for next time, if that is the meta. I don't think we go north here. I don't think we do. I think I click middle. I don't think it's north. I think it's a bit further south. No, it was north. Fuck, okay. It was Nepal. Oops. Oopsie, I didn't check the copyright. Decent guess, keeps us alive. Okay, bad for us. Bad for us. It feels more Slovakian, right? Is that wrong? Don't know. No, it isn't. That keeps us alive as well. If you can see the map, sorry. Right then. Kind of want to go northeast coast. Like, in and around here-ish. I think it's US, yeah. Fair enough. GG. GG, GG. Right, I'm gonna... Apologies. Hobo Johnson. Hobo Johnson is, I think, some of the worst music human beings have ever created. Apologies. There's also another band which my brothers used to like. Imagine Dragons, and fucking there's one that's shit like them. Like, sort of, apologies to all the gamers, but like, you know, stereotypical gamer music. I am a gamer, but you know what I mean. We're gonna lose 10 points there. Yeah, I'm not going back to look at it. The laptop's being a bit slow. I'll have one more game. Probably should. Yeah, I'll have one more game. We kind of got lucky to get out with 2 wins, but the laptop is being deathly slow. But that's fine. I did just want to record something because yeah, I'm doing shit, I think, over the weekend. So I want to have stuff to upload. Another top person, so we won't lose too much. top higher ranked, I mean. It's Russia. And it's west. And it's, don't know antennas. Was going to practice them, but I was practicing Mexico instead. Terribly. But at least I'm practicing. I was going through all the countries that I need to practice and get better at, and it was pretty much all of them. I'm gonna go somewhere near Kazan because I don't know if it's full south. I don't think it is. And that road sort of lined up. No, I'll go somewhere in the middle of them. To be fair, as a hedge. And it's pretty much the 5k. It wasn't a hedge. I knew all along. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is that? Okay. Alright then. So that happened. Is what would what you'd say if that was in a Marvel movie. Marvel movies are the equivalent of Imagine Dragons music. And that is a completely valid point, and I will take no arguments or questions on it. We should be nooses again. We got a nooser poll, right? What a mental Russia guess that was. I did vibe it out. I did vibe it out, but and I did find a road that lined up, but it was a bit of a hedge of everything. We should be right. Yeah. Yeah. Dry. Can we find the right island again? What are you thinking? Where's Lombok? No. No, I think I'm just clicking on. Could it be Sumba? We'll go Sumba. Okay, damn, they found the 5k that time. Fair enough. GG. I really need to start lining this shit up, but it's just a nightmare to do with the lag. India. Is this like Hyderabad area? That feels like it's. Is that what this car is? That doesn't feel like Hindi. So I will. How far down is Hyderabad? Where even is Hyderabad? Has it disappeared? My god, they've got rid of Hyderabad. No, it's there. Yeah, I'll click near Hyderabad. It's in Telangana, of course it is. Yeah, fuck it. Love that Somerset's cricket ground, because a lot of cider is grown in okay, it was north. In Somerset. And it's a spin pitch, which is what the Indian pitches are. Somerset's cricket ground is called Ciderbad, which is lovely. I'll rate it to fuck. Don't rate this though. Thank God it's pre-Maltese. We should be. I did do some Mexico practice. Could it be southern Mexico? We've got mountains to the south. I quite like Mexico over Colombia, to be honest. Like Chiapas. Could be. What about like here with like big mountains to the south, but we've also got some to the north. So maybe not. Maybe like I don't know. I don't know if that's right. Probably not. It's not there. It's definitely not there. If it is Colombia, Mexico, definitely not. Yeah. I may be hedging a bit for Colo, to be fair, but it definitely was not there. My Mexico practice, as I said, did absolutely terribly. This is the south again, right? Yeah. Maybe more like northern Georgia, South Carolina. Could be northern Alabama, to be fair. It feels a bit hillier. Maybe I'll go... no, I'll go a bit here. We got the right country. I got Mexico on that. That's good. Like, discerning between Mexico and Colombia is hard. So, yeah, I probably should have just... No, I don't know. It's a hard country to region guess. Okay, fair enough. Move on. Move swiftly on from that. Fair dues. And we have a... Arge? Yeah. I know I said I need to practice every country, but another country that I really need to practice. I thought that was a cow then. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know if this is north or not. It is definitely Argentina, yeah. Here or here? Like, first thought was north, but I actually am just gonna go here. Okay, it was just Buenos Aires. I don't know why I was considering. I just couldn't get the north out of my head. I should have just clicked BA. To be fair, that was a nothing guess. Again, committing problems. Right then, okay. Which freaking coast are we on, bro? Okay. Let's work it out. Let's work it out. Maybe either. Hmm. Part of it feels quite Pacific Northwest, but I don't. If it is, it's like north, definitely. Obviously. But then again, it could just be sort of like Appalachia. I think I just go in Virginia's, Kentucky. I mean, you can't see on the map, but I think I just go somewhere around there. It was Pacific Northwest, GG. Should have stuck with the gut, but then I was like on the one before. I didn't stick with the gut, and it was correct. So it's picking on it. Yeah, I doubted myself and I overthought. That's fine. Oh god, it's fine. Yeah, we'll come off there. I probably pushed it a bit too far. I would have absolutely 100% gone there. I should have gone there. It was an obvious one, and then I overthought it. It wasn't even a. And we had a front plate as well. Fine. We played all right up until then. Like, apart from that, and that, and maybe that as well. That was nice though. I'm gonna leave it there. Right. Ta-ra.